was standing in the parking lot when someone in a car drove up and started shooting. The COVID-19 variant Omicron is quickly spreading across the state. The CDC now says Orange County is back in the high category when it comes to community transmission. With rising infections and people traveling, there has been a demand for testing as well. The sign at Barnett Park has closed early for the last few days after reaching capacity. And SpaceX is set to send another Falcon 9 rocket to the International Space Station with a launch from our coast. It'll be a resupply mission for the crew. Right now, liftoff is set for just after 5 a.m. tomorrow, weather pending. Remember, you can get breaking news around the clock on clickorlando.com and the News 6 app.
WTYC, Altamont Springs, WOTW HD3, Windermere, WXUS, HD3, Dunellen, Ocala, WCLB, Valparaiso, Florida Man Radio. Florida Man Radio. The views and opinions on this program are not necessarily those of this station, JVC Broadcasting, management, or its sponsors. The Justin Clark Show on Florida Man Radio.
Do you swear to tell the truth? The whole truth? And nothing but the truth?
You want answers? You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth! Last night,
how was the party, Lurch? Hey! Welcome to Monday morning. I am your host, Justin Clark, protecting you from the hypocrisy throughout America. Today on the program, Lurch and I were at a huge party together on Saturday night. I'll tell you what Lurch was doing at the party, gently. He'd skipped my party on Friday. He blamed it on me, I blamed it on him, I'll tell you about that. Kyrie Irving is back with the Nets. The lone unvaccinated player is like the one guy left on the roster. How ironic. Everyone has this Omicron now, I guess. You can't tell because there are no real symptoms. I brought a test here. I thought we could do it on the air, but I don't know. We might get in trouble. I'll ask Lurch if we should do it or not. I brought two. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't. Try to protect everybody. And I think the Omicron is actually great. I think it's great. You keep hearing about this herd immunity is the only way to get past this thing. I mean, what a great virus to get us to herd immunity. One with no symptoms. On the Perch with Lurch and much more to get to. We're packed this morning. Quick housekeeping. Before we begin, I will be taking your calls and text messages. Here is the phone number. We'll get through this Monday together at 321-339-1055. Download the Florida Man Radio app and listen to us right there around the world. But a great show for you lined up on the live actual radio this morning. But first, the team directly in front of me, a United States Army t-shirt. Beard is in full effect. Lurch is here. Greetings.
And now it's time for the opening statement. This should be interesting.
Look, I am not anti-vax in any way. Let me make that disclaimer. But how ironic is it that over the weekend, the Brooklyn Nets announced that they're going to now allow Kyrie Irving to play in games for them, away games, because he cannot play in Brooklyn, where they're based, because of their vaccination requirements. They're going to let him play in basketball games now. Full about face the Nets have done because they weren't allowing him to play at all. The reason why they are allowing him to play now is because they have no one to fill out their roster because their vaccinated players are all testing positive for the virus.
Can we play? Can we play for the Nets?
I have no doubt it's the Omicron, but it is the most ironic thing in the world that the man has been ostracized for being unvaccinated. Yet now they're begging for him to come back because he's the lone player without the freaking virus. It's amazing to me. And now if I was Kyrie, I don't know what I would say to them. I would say, F you for making me look like a total jackass. I don't know if I want to come back. But then I think now that they're asking him to play, because I believe he was still getting paid for the away games, even though he was not playing.
Yeah.
But I think if they ask him to play and he didn't play, I don't think that they would have to pay him. So he's like, all right,
Yeah,
I'll come
I'm gonna
back.
play, yeah.
Even Kevin Durant now, out.
Everybody.
Everybody's out. Do you think they're going to shut down the sports world again like they did back in March of last year? I don't know.
I mean, if it continues like this, I think they will momentarily, but not as long as the last time.
It's unbelievable to me what is going on. And then we've been hearing about this herd immunity forever, from almost day one, that we needed to get the herd immunity. And then we went through this whole vaccine thing, and you haven't heard much about herd immunity. What better strain of this virus to get us to herd immunity than the Omicron? Because it is virtually symptom-free.
Unusually mild.
It is unusually mild. It is the only way it's known, the only way they can distinguish it from the other ones is it's being unusually mild symptoms or no symptoms whatsoever. Even the founder of the Omicron said that. And I played her quote on the show before.
Mildness of the symptoms that we are seeing. Currently, there's no reason for panicking.
It's known by the mildness of the symptoms. I mean, we should be celebrating the Omicron, shouldn't we? We really should. What a great way to get to herd immunity. I almost think that this thing might be gone in 6 months because of this Omicron and how amazing it is. It's terrific. I hope I get it. Look, I think I've had this thing 2-3 times.
Yeah, I'm sure
I really
we've
do.
all had.
There's no way I have not had the virus. In fact, I took a test over the weekend and it came back negative because someone close to me came down with it.
Oh, really?
And I was like, well, maybe I should get tested. Negative. But I have a test
You have
here.
a rapid test?
I have a
Or-
rapid test that
Oh,
you and I
really?
should take because we were at a party together. I'm going to talk about in a minute with like
It's
1,000
true,
people.
Yeah.
Hugging, kissing, meeting new people.
Oh, you were hugging.
You were. You weren't?
No.
I mean, you were like at least you gave me a hug.
Well, yeah, but I mean, not the masses.
I mean, I think you and I should take a test on the air because I'm symptom free, by the way, which is
unusually mild.
I'm completely and totally symptom free, which means I could have the Omicron because that's what it's known for.
Are you able to get these rapid tests anywhere? Like
Yeah,
you
you
can take
go to-
with you, or do you have to go to a place? And
No,
they
you
administer
take it. It tells you right away. You buy it at the CVS or whatever.
Really?
Oh, you haven't heard of this? $23.
No, I haven't
Get you
been
2
to
tests.
CVS in a bit.
And if you give me $11.99, I'll let you take one with me. No, I got you covered.
I'll cash app you.
So I think that we should be celebrating the Omicron. I really do. I think it's going to get us to herd immunity. Even Dr. Fauci at the beginning was like, you know what? It's not really that big of a deal. Now he changed his tune over the weekend, of course, on the Sunday show saying that, it's going to be a mess. It's going to get messy, he says. But here's the deal. Now, vaccinated people look down upon unvaccinated people.
Really?
Generally. That's
don't.
the way I see it. You don't, but most vaccinated people, when you tell them you're unvaccinated, they look down upon you. And
The people that I know that are vaccinated don't look down upon unvaccinated.
Then go to Facebook or something. You'll change your tune on that. My belief is that vaccinated people look down upon unvaccinated people, which is actually the dumbest thing I've ever heard, because it is scientific that vaccinated people still carry the virus, yet they don't have symptoms because the vaccine is a symptom preventer. It is not a true vaccine. We know that. That's science. So vaccinated people are more likely to transmit the virus because they don't have symptoms, so they're out at the party.
According to your belief, would unvaccinated people look at vaccinated people as fools, or?
Well, no. They look at us as bad people, but they should, if it's true, they should look at us as being dumb, not as bad people. If you really want to be judgmental as a vaccinated person, you should look at an unvaccinated person as dumb because we are choosing to avoid the symptom preventer, but you should also be thankful to us because we are spreading it less because we have symptoms and we know when to not go to the goddamn party. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do understand.
You should say thank you. You shouldn't say you're an idiot. You can say I'm an idiot because I'm not preventing the symptoms.
Thank you, Justin.
But you should be saying thank you because I don't have, I do have symptoms, so I know not to go to the party or the local Chuck E. Cheese
But you
to the
still go.
salad bar. No, I wouldn't.
Well, maybe not the Chuck E. Cheese, but you go to the parties.
I'm not going to get the salad bar at Chuck E. Cheese no matter what. You're right. But I went to the party because I didn't have any symptoms. Because I would know if I had it probably because I'd have some symptoms, unless it was the Omicron because it's known for no
But
symptoms.
you're unvaccinated, so you should, let's say, you should walk or go throughout life knowing that you could potentially carry it and give it to other people.
But vaccinated people carry it and give it to other people too. They just don't know they have it because there are no symptoms. I think the Kyrie Irving thing is the most amazing thing that's happened in sports in a long time.
I mean, for Kyrie,
They hate the guy.
it's kind of like
They hate him. Yet the lone unvaccinated guy is the guy they have to turn to now because everyone else has the virus.
Now, do you believe the Earth is flat?
No, of course not.
Kyrie
you know
does.
why? Because Jeff Bezos sent someone to almost space, and I could see the curvature of the Earth.
Kyrie does. So
Well,
you still think?
I don't know that he really believes that, honestly, but I do remember that quote. Yes. So the moral of the story is vaccinated people should be saying thank you to those unvaccinated. You can say you're an idiot for being unvaccinated because, okay, you don't have the symptom preventer or the symptom reducer. But you really should be saying thank you. Thank you for, first of all, being able to fill out the roster of the Brooklyn Nets
Yeah.
with Kyrie.
And
Second
JC
of all, I'm gonna have a big time runny nose and a cough and know not to go to the party or the Longhorn Steakhouse or wherever because I know I've got some symptoms. So really, it should be all a big thank you to those of us that are unvaccinated.
Well, Justin, I would like to personally thank you.
You're wearing an Army shirt. Did they give that to you or did you have to buy it?
I bought it.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you buy it? The TJ Maxx?
No.
Where do you buy an Army shirt? I just don't know where
I
to
bought
get
this
it.
one at Fort Jackson.
Oh. But, I mean, come on. You're there supporting your country and fighting for your country. You got to buy your own T-shirts? Don't you think they should give you a few Army T-shirts?
I mean, I have Army T-shirts.
You got yelled at for 8 months. You got yelled at for 8 months. You got to buy your own Army T-shirt?
Still a business.
Jesus. I mean, I would think if you go, you got to eat in 3 minutes and
You can at least give me a platoon shirt for free.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Got to buy your own Army stuff. All right, so let's talk about the weekend a little bit, and then we'll get back to the program. But I think this is important, and I'd like to hear from you as well. 321-339-1055. First of all, I think I am finally done with holiday parties. I had 2 more this weekend. I'm done. I'm cooked. I'm toast.
What about New Year's parties?
I don't think I want to watch a movie and take a nap. That's all I want. I don't know. I've got to move again, by the way, on New Year's.
Really?
Yeah, so right now I'm in that 600 square foot apartment, but I only got it for a couple months. It was sort of a temporary transition. So I have another place now that I think it's like maybe 1,300 or something. So I'm like, I'm doubling up. And it's in my old neighborhood, so I'll kind of be close. And
Is it a home or is it an actual apartment?
it's like a townhouse, I would say. It's like a 2-story townhouse.
3-2, 2-2.
It is a 2-2. Yes, it's pretty nice. It's okay. I can deal with it for a year. So I'm going to be solidly there for a year, and then I'll buy another house or whatever I'm going to do. So at least I'll have some stability for a year. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got a pool?
I haven't told you about no pool.
No,
I mean, it has a community pool.
You weren't because you were too busy on the dance floor on Saturday night.
Oh yeah. By on the dance floor, you mean like in the very back, avoiding it.
Yeah.
So at some point I got to move. By the way, I don't have that much stuff anyway. And the place is fully furnished. I was like, I
Really?
don't feel like going out and buying a bunch of furniture and then towels and dishes. Oh yeah, I didn't feel like doing that. So it's fully furnished. It's good. I went there yesterday, hung out for a while. One of my buddies is staying there right now because he's going through some stuff too.
Damn, holy crap.
Everybody I know. So I went over and visited him to kind of check it out, and he's got the internet hooked up for me. He's got all the TV. He's done a lot of work getting it all set up. So it's going to be an easy.
So when you move in, all you got to do is literally.
I just have to like throw stuff in the closet. I'm good to go.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Anyway, so Friday we have our law firm holiday party. Okay, it's at a place down the street. Lurch is going to go. I was excited to see you. I had all of my business partners there, and you're kind of a partner of mine too. I mean, you know,
So to speak.
So to
Yeah.
speak, you're kind of a partner to me. So I wanted you to come. And
Not domestic partner.
no,
but just partner.
no. And so I think it starts at like 4 o'clock. I get a text from Lurch. Hey, bud, I'm outside. What's going on? And I'm like, and I was late because I'm just late. And I said, go on in. And then I arrive at the party and I look outside of the place the party was, and no Lurch.
No, I messaged you back. I said it's locked.
Oh, yes, it's locked. And so I go in and I look for you. Everyone's at the party. And then my cell phone does not work inside of this restaurant. And I'm like, where's Lurch? Lurch said he was here. So I have to go back outside after greeting everyone. And I call you and I say, yo, where are you? And you're like, I'm at Publix. And I was like, what? You said you were at the party already. And I said, well, why did you leave the party? And you said no one was there and the door was locked. So I guess we didn't communicate. And it's weird because we
miscommunication
because we have 2 hours a day to just sit here and look at each other and talk to each other. Lurch thought the party was at my law firm.
And you never specified where it was.
Well, I mean, maybe you should have asked. I mean, you just assumed it was at the firm.
But maybe you should have reiterated.
I just thought you kind of knew where it was.
Yeah, the firm.
And no. It was at a restaurant in Winter Park.
Yeah. I'm going to guess a restaurant in Winter Park.
I mean, how 2 hours, just me and you. Makaila hasn't been here in weeks. We literally sit here and just talk to one another back and forth, and we didn't even bother to say, you didn't bother to say, like, where is the party?
And you didn't bother to say where it was either.
I didn't want to give that information out.
I mean, off the air.
Well, we don't really talk much off the air. I just kind of come in, and you hang out with Chad from the country station, and then I leave. Mm-hmm. So Lurch didn't come to the party. He was like, well, it's, that ship is sailing. I'm at the Publix now.
I messaged you and I said, I guess I'll see you on Monday.
I actually have proof that I was trying to text you and they didn't go out. Hold on, I'm going to show you. Just so you know I wasn't playing games with you, buddy.
No, which I get. But
Look. Message not delivered. Look at this. Hold on, time out. See? I was texting you back, but they weren't going through because the phone wasn't working in the restaurant. And by the way, I'm not going to tell you where this party was, but they did a really not a great job.
Oh.
I don't think that you guys did a great job.
So maybe it's good that I didn't go.
What's your problem, Jake? I think this is a fake person. Yeah, this is a fake person messing with me. Did you break up with your kids too? How come you speak about them? F you, Jake, the nice guy. This is someone fake. It's a plant. And here's how I know it's a plant, by the way. Jake, screw you. Dick. Let me go back and read through Jake's text messages, okay? I know this is a fake person. This is a fake person messing with me, and I don't appreciate it at all. Wednesday, July 14th. Here's what Jake says. You bought your daughter a 5-kids chicken meal and stole 3. You have an OnlyFans account. How does your wife feel about that? Alcohol addiction destroys your health, families, and careers. Sounds like you drink too much. As a son of an alcoholic, I would never want to drink that much. And now, where is your wife from? You talk about Kayla's relationship, but you don't talk about yours. Why don't you ask your wife? My texts aren't sending through. Inspired to cheat? And then finally today, did you break up with your kids too? How come you speak about them? F you. F you.
Jeez, what did you do to him?
I think it's a fake person. I really do. Jake, the nice guy. F you, Jake. Honestly, go F yourself. I'm done with you. Block that guy. Talk about my kids, you asswipe. Did you break up with your kids too? Screw you.
No, you were at your, you went to her,
you don't know.
Show.
Asshole. Hold on. Let me play what Fauci said about the Omicron first, because a couple weeks ago he was saying that everything's fine. Changed his tune.
Vaccinated are, quote, looking at a winter of severe illness and death. Michael Osterholm says a viral blizzard is coming. Where is the pandemic headed right now? Do you expect new record high numbers for cases? And what about hospitalizations and deaths?
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, Jake, I think that is going to happen. We are going to see a significant stress in some regions of the country on the hospital system, particularly in those areas where you have a low level of vaccination, which is one of the reasons why we continue to stress the importance of getting those unvaccinated people vaccinated. This virus is extraordinary. It has a doubling time of anywhere from 2 to 3 days. Right now, in certain regions of the country, 50% of the isolates are Omicron, which means it's going to take over. And if you look at what it's done in South Africa, what it's doing in the UK, and what it's starting to do right now, the president is correct. I mean, I was with him when he said that, and I spoke to him about that we are going to be in for some serious difficulties right now, and we better be doing more to mitigate against that. And it's never too late to get vaccinated. And if you're vaccinated, go get boosted and be prudent in everything else you do. When you travel in your indoor settings that are congregate, wear a mask. It is going to be tough. We can't walk away from that, Jake. We can't, because with Omicron that we're dealing with, it is going to be a tough few weeks to months as we get deeper into the winter.
So, I don't know what he just said, honestly, to be straight.
Friend of mine recommended help.
I really don't know what he said other than like doomsday.
You need to be prudent.
We need to be prudent. But just last week, he was like, everything's fine. I wouldn't worry about this Omicron. And they should be celebrating it again because it is known for, I'm sorry, here's its founder again.
Looking at the mildness of the symptoms that we are seeing.
We should be celebrating it as a bridge to herd immunity. That's what we should be doing.
I'm going to lose the script.
We should be, yeah, I mean, Dr. Doom, I'm sure, thinks all hell is about to break loose.
Well, listen, I'm going to pause here. I'm going to lose the script, and I'm going to reflect on the recurring feeling I have of impending doom.
Like a comet is coming at the Earth at 17,000 miles an hour.
Now was coming. That's impending. Bearing down upon us.
Yeah, we have an asteroid, the largest ever in the solar system, coming right for Florida at the moment. Now that's impending doom, lady. That's impending doom.
And we can't be prudent there. We can't do nothing.
Anyway, I think that I really think they should be celebrating the mildness of these symptoms because it's a way to get to herd immunity naturally. Without having to put a third, fourth, fifth dose of whatever in our bodies. Look, I'm not anti-vax. I get it. And certainly if I was a little bit older, certainly if I had some health issues, I would absolutely get it to protect from the symptoms. I would. I'm young. I mean, ish.
Yeah.
In relatively good shape-ish. Shut up. You went the basic training to get in shape. I mean, that's cheating at its worst.
No, I mean, I was in shape before, but
whatever.
Definitely not.
So anyway, so back to the weekend. Lurch does not come to our holiday party because we again have 10 hours a week to talk about it.
That's all it was.
we didn't bother to figure out where it was. So he doesn't show up, but it's an okay party. But I was very disappointed in the party, honestly. I walked in, and I won't name the restaurant because it's a good place. I like the place, but it was a tiny little room, and there are two private rooms there separated by this wall thing. But you can open the wall. Yeah. Turns out the thing wouldn't close. So
you had to hear the other parties.
So I'm like, well, obviously, don't put anyone else in this other private room next to me because that's going to defeat the whole purpose. Like I had to stand up and make a speech, and they start seating people in the private room on the other side, and they're like, "There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can't. The divider is broken." I was like, "Okay, don't sit anyone in here." So essentially, I was doing a private function in a room that wasn't private, and then I walk in. And they're like, what would you like to drink? And I was like, and by the way, I prepaid for everything, including all food and drinks, kind of like one charge. That's it. I said, okay, no problem. Kind of like going on a cruise and getting the alcohol package or whatever. Yeah. So I paid for everything in advance, thinking, okay, that's not a horrible deal. It was still like $3 or $4 grand at least. And
just nothing to you.
And I said, I'd like a Tito's and water with a lime, please. And they're like, okay. That'll be an additional $10. Like, what do you mean? Like, yeah. There's only a couple things on the drink menu. I said, what?
Shirley
Temple. And they were like, you can get either Kamchatka vodka or like some
Kamchatka vodka.
Like the worst vodka you've ever heard of, or get like some sort of crappy whiskey. And I was like, okay, what about red wine? And they're like, no, that's an additional charge. I said, what about a crappy red wine? They're like, nope, that'll be more. I was like, what is this? Like, this is ridiculous.
Wow.
So about that time, our CEO, Ali, walked in, and I was like, Ali, you need to go deal with this. And he straightened it out somehow. I'm not exactly sure. I think we had to pay like an additional $600 or something.
His intimidating presence, probably.
Yeah. No. That's yes. He does a lot of that sort of thing for me. And he walked over. He didn't even say anything like it's worked out. He just gave me a look like, done. So it was okay. But, you know, I just went home afterwards, too. I don't know. I just wanted to go home. You know what I mean? I just wanted to go home.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't feel like going out anymore. And then Saturday rolls around. And if you live in Central Florida, you know Dan Newland, and he throws a big holiday party every year. And by big, I mean like 1,000 people, pit bull, like a full-blown pit bull concert, full-blown Shaggy concert. And so a lot of us from the radio station went to that. You, Susie, Makaila, me, Lisa. So we kind of had a radio.
But see, I didn't know at first because I think Chad and Susie asked me, "What are you doing Saturday night?" And I said, "Well, nothing." And they said, "Okay, you're going." And I was like, "Okay, I guess I'm going." But I didn't know where. I didn't ask questions. And then throughout the week, okay, I said, "What are we doing? What's going on Saturday?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh no, it's Dan Newland's Christmas party." Pitbull. I was like, "Oh damn, I didn't even know."
I mean, he must have spent like $750,000 on that party. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was.
The food was pretty good, like bars everywhere, like just drinks flowing.
Had like 4 or 5.
You had 4 or 5 Shirley Temples.
And ginger beers.
Ginger beer.
Well, going to the place, I thought to myself, I was like, you know what? I said, I'm pretty sure Justin is here, but I wonder if I'm going to run into him. Yeah.
And by Pitbull performing, I don't mean like he came out like with a little acoustic set. It was the full-blown concert with dancers. It was like full-blown Pitbull concert.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty crazy, pretty impressive. I must say. And so we spent some time with you and Susie. Susie had a friend there.
She did.
Right?
Yeah. She had a couple of friends.
Well, one in particular.
Yeah, you know, we just meeting new people right now.
It was nice of you to help entertain Susie's friend. I'm sure Susie appreciates that very much. How old was said friend? She was cute.
I think she's just a little older than me.
Older than you.
Yeah.
Now, are you comfortable with that?
I am.
Okay. How much older you think? You're how old again?
I'm 33.
You're 33. What do you think she was?
I think she was just a couple years older.
And you're okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
Now.
But nothing happened. I
want to be clear about this, though. I would not have brought this up had we not done a little pre-show talk about this, because I would keep it private.
Of course.
I mean, you might be lying to me. I don't know. But so I walked out of the party, and by the way, I had a good time with you. It was a very nice time.
It was good because everyone there was in their groups. So even if you would like try to make friends, you're not going to, because everyone is in their own little,
right.
It was good that I ran into you.
Yeah, I mean, we hung out the whole time, basically. And so I go to the bathroom at one point in time, and then I walk back into the party. And who's walking out?
I am.
With?
Said friend.
And I just smile at him really big. I'm like, all right, Lurch, have a good night. And we haven't communicated since then, but obviously the rest of the weekend, I thought that you had left with this friend.
I was recovering.
Recovering from what?
Because I had a stomach bug, remember?
Oh, yes.
Which, honestly, I am.
A hundo P
Not
now?
a hundo, but I'm 85,
85.
90%. I'm good now, thank God.
Good. So you are walking out with her, just the two of you, no Susie in sight, no anyone else in sight.
Nope, I was leaving. She was going to the bathroom.
So the rest of my weekend, I'm thinking, sweet. I'm glad my man had some fun. And then this morning, and I wouldn't be talking about this on the air had you not told me this morning that you literally were walking her to the bathroom. You weren't going home with her.
I was leaving, but she
you were
happened
leaving.
To be going to the bathroom at
just
the same time. Yeah, at the same time.
Really? There's 1,000 people in the room, and you two just happened to be. She happened to walk out at the exact same time that you were leaving.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying before that there wasn't any like contact or nothing.
Yeah.
I'm walking. She happens to put her arm around, my arm. I mean, hey,
Now, let me ask you this: have you texted with her?
No.
Did you text with her yesterday?
No.
None. Did you get her phone number?
I don't have.
So I imagine today. Have you seen Susie yet today?
I have, but briefly.
And what did she have to say? Like, what did you say?
Nothing. She's like, did you make it home okay? I said, yes, I did.
She didn't say anything about her friend.
Nope.
I mean, so at some point today, you need to go ask Susie, like, hey, did what's her face say anything about me? Don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I know she's friendly.
Who, the friend?
Yeah, the friend is a friendly person.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you were
vibing.
Yeah, there was.
You were vibing.
Yeah, there were vibes there, yeah.
Do I need to get involved?
No.
Do I need to talk to Susie?
No.
Because I can make something happen if it's uncomfortable for you.
There was a.
So there's nothing I need to do? You mean to stay out of it? Because she was cute.
I'm good right
she
now.
She seemed cool.
I'm like, I guess what I'm doing is I'm just planting seeds right now.
Yeah.
You know?
And how many seeds are planted currently?
You know, there's a few in the works.
Have we heard,
but I can't say, like, I don't want to discuss too much because,
Of
you
course.
know, like the moment I say something, then nothing happens.
Yeah, this
So I'm
platform
just
ruins
gonna,
a lot of stuff for us, you know?
Yes, I'm just going to let it.
Yeah,
let things play out.
I mean, I've gotten in more trouble doing this stupid radio show than I have for the rest of my life, honestly.
Yeah, there's a couple things in the works, but like I said,
Anything
just,
around here?
No,
Inter-office stuff?
No.
You're staying away from that?
Outside of office stuff, yeah. But like I said, I'm not going to...
What about the one girl who was sexting with you?
Oh, no.
Nothing? And she hasn't tried anything else?
There's a couple other...
From that Tinder deal?
No. Actually, no. This
like
is
real life stuff?
Real
life.
Yeah. So I'm just...
Where did you meet them? The library?
No. No. Well, I mean, you know, the good old-fashioned way. People you're around, they know people.
Yeah.
And you start mingling. But like I said, I don't want to give too much because the moment I do or the moment I say something, that's when everything goes downhill. So I'm just gonna let things play as they should play out. And
I mean, we should probably lock something in solidly before we start talking about him here.
Yeah.
Trust me. You know what I mean?
No, I do know what you mean.
This place can be a little bit rough on relationships and lives.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. But again,
especially when you're an idiot like me. All right.
There's a few things that are just.
Here's the deal. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna stop talking about Lurch's hookups or non-hookups. I want to hear from you. I will take your phone calls and your text messages at 321-339-1055 when we return. Also, Lurch, we thought you and I went to a big party this weekend. You should have seen what went down in Saudi Arabia. They had the MDL Beast Soundstorm Music Festival with over 700,000 in attendance. I'll tell you about
700.
I'll tell you about that and more. Quick break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
Florida Man Radio.
The Shannon Burke Show.
I'm not going to go and proudly support my local Staples and buy my printer paper and not my cartridges from there, right?
Yeah, well, you just cost the Los Angeles Arena. Staples is taking off.
Good. They should have thought ahead.
They just changed that anyway, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they're crypto.com now.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Staples couldn't afford it anymore because of Shannon Burke.
All those reams of paper that you stop buying from them.
Yeah, put them out of business.
Weekdays at 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 Central on Florida Man Radio.
Attention, Frogger's Grill and Bar locations are hiring for all positions. That's Old Town, Oviedo, Apopka, Altamont Springs, and Mount Dora. Apply in person or go to froggers.com to complete an application. And on a different note, if you're looking for plenty of large screen TVs and a great atmosphere with plenty of food and fun, Frogger's is the place. And don't miss out on Frogger's amazing menu where everything is fresh, never frozen. Frogger's Grill and Bar, hopping with food and fun.
Okay, so a random guy knocks on your door promising to save you a bunch of money on your electric bill, and you're thinking, yeah, right. Well, with IQ Power, you can actually achieve that. Going solar with IQ Power is easier than ever. With the low interest rates, seamless financing, and full service install crew, what are you waiting for? We're going to give you an actual home energy audit. We're going to identify the inefficiencies with your home energy, and then we're going to produce the difference with our solar system. At IQ Power, when we leave, you're going to save money right away. At IQ Power Solar, we don't offer products, we offer an outcome.
I wish I had found IQ Power sooner. Thanks to them, I'm saving between $350 and $450 a month.
Currently, our electric bill is $11. It is the best purchase we've ever made.
I would absolutely recommend IQ Power because the sooner you call them, the sooner you start saving money.
Schedule your free home energy audit with IQ Power Solar. Call today, start saving tomorrow.
If you're a business owner, you could find new customers here on Florida Man Radio with Bubba the Love Sponge.
We'll hype you up in my show, mornings. Have your company featured during middays.
Justin Clark here, 10 to noon.
Or jump in with me, Ed Till, noon till 3.
Or we can plug you in during prime PM drive.
Yep, I've got you covered during the Shannon Burke Show.
We'll create a custom marketing plan based on your goals and budget.
Just visit FloridaManRadio.com and click on the Advertise tab.
Taking over Central Florida and now the Emerald Coast.
Hey, Savannah, let's go to Gatorland. We can enjoy all the great animal shows and gators for less, since Florida residents get in for only $16.50 now until the end of December.
That's way less than parking at a big park.
More fun for less money at Gatorland.
And we don't make your car pay to just sit there.
Adam and Eve is not giving you 10% off and not 20% off or even 40%. Your discount is even bigger. AdamandEve.com is giving you a whopping 50% off. But why stop there? In addition to 50% off, you also get 10 free gifts. That includes a racy item for him, a sensuous toy for her, and something we know you'll both enjoy. Ooh. And 6 extra special bonus items that are sure to rev your engine, pique your curiosity, and even blow you away. And best of all, free shipping. Always delivered in discreet packaging. So rethink your bedroom routine. Go to adamandeve.com and enter this station's exclusive code at checkout, FLMAN, and get, you know the discount, 50% off almost any item and 10 tantalizing free gifts. That's FLMAN, FLMAN.
Simple Pond is simply the best place to find firearms, ammo, holsters, optics, and accessories. Simple Pond has it all. Unlike most of the competition, Simple Pond sells new and used firearms and gear with more purchases and loans done than any other pawn shop in Florida. Simple Pond is your simple choice for new and pre-owned firearms, ammo, and accessories. Take advantage of layaway and financing programs at any of their bilingual locations in Kissimmee and St. Cloud. Get cash fast. It's that simple. Visit simplepond.com.
Is your current health insurance plan the best for you and your family? You may be paying for a plan that doesn't fit your needs. Darla Cintron with Core Insurance Benefits is a broker, allowing her to shop for the best plans for her clients. Everyone's needs are different, and Darla listens to you. Life, dental, vision, accident, and so much more. Don't you want to know what's really available? Call Darla today at 407-929-0100 and schedule a free consultation. That's 407-929-0100.
The holiday savings continue at International Diamond Center with special zero-interest financing now through Christmas Eve. Everyone's loving this because it's easy to splurge. Just pick any item at IDC, get the guaranteed best price, and spread your payments over 5 years with zero-interest charges. How about a $4,000 pair of elegant diamond stud earrings? You pay just $67 a month. Or a $6,000 designer bracelet with matching earrings, just $100 a month with nothing down. Eternity bands, fashion rings, colored gemstone jewelry, all new designer jewelry, stackable rings, Cuban link necklaces. Our showcases are packed with jewelry you can't get anywhere else. Find the perfect gift with a perfect pay plan. 5 years, zero interest financing. You can even finance the sales tax. Last minute shoppers? No problem. IDC will make you a hero. Don't miss this incredible opportunity to splurge like never before on that perfect holiday gift for the one you love. Merry Christmas from International Diamond Center. 4 convenient Orlando locations. On approved credit, details at shopidc.com.
Hey, Kevin, thinking about retirement?
I've thought about it, but it's too late for me to save.
With Avo, a retirement coach, it's never too late.
Where can I learn more?
Visit aceyourretirement.org today. A message from AARP and the Ad Council.
Now, back to the Justin Clark Show on Florida Man Radio.
Segment number 2 for a Monday morning. Let me hit your text messages. You can join me if you wish. 321-339-1055. Sean is here in Jacksonville. Good morning, Justin and Lurch. Jake blocked that a-hole. Radio, the relationship wrecker. And then Jake chimed back in with Shaggy with smiley faces. So I don't know what's going on with this guy, honestly. I don't even know if it's a guy, if you know what I mean. Chris is here in Sanford. Hello, Chris. Good morning, gentlemen. I missed the first 10 minutes of the show. I hope I didn't miss anything important. I hope you all had a great weekend. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a week. It's great to hear your voices. Thank you, buddy. Too many holiday parties. I don't see how you do it. I had one party. I dropped in for 10 minutes. I'm already dreading next year's party. I know. It's been a lot.
And this is the most that I've ever gone to in a setting.
This time of year is always the most busy for me because of all of these parties and end of year meetings and things. It's a lot. Beth, the realtor from Vieira. Dear Lord Lurch, don't let JC help you out with dating. Bebby is here in Tennessee. Hello, Bebby. Justin, we all know how much you love your kids. You were so good to them. Whoever said that nonsense has no idea what they're talking about. No worries at all.
Yeah,
I know. I love my kids to death. In fact, when I had to make a little, say a few words at our holiday party, and the kids came up, and something else, and I started crying during my speech in front of the entire staff. Disgusting, right?
No, I mean, your kids mean the world to you, so if you're going to get emotional, then get emotional.
I literally cried during the speech like a little puss.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I felt like an idiot.
Now, if you cried because they didn't want to give you your Tito's and water,
no, that wasn't it.
But
I wasn't crying over the Russian vodka. No, it wasn't that. Whatever. Jeremy, not in Lakeland. Good morning, guys. I'm pretty sure I beat the Omnicran over the weekend. Went to bed Friday with a tight throat, stuffed sinuses. Woke up perfectly fine with a couple of doses of over-the-counter cold meds. You're on the money with this, JC. Omnicran deaths worldwide, 1 maybe.
Wow.
There are not a lot of deaths with this thing. Michael's here in Georgia. Loving the major dose of Christmas spirit, bro. Thank you. Another Lee is here. Do not ever talk about a man's children. End of discussion. Jake is an asshole. Ray in Oviedo. Ray here. Good morning, guys. I don't give a bleep what people think about me in this day and age. You have to be confident and sure about yourself in order to survive all this political virus nonsense. I tend to agree. We thought we went to a big party on Saturday, Lurch.
No, we didn't. We went to a little
but
peon.
Compared to the party over in Saudi Arabia, it was basically nothing. Crowds of over 700,000 people were at Saudi Arabia's MDL Beast Soundstorm Music Festival. So I guess Saudi Arabia is trying to sort of turn over a new sort of marketing plan for their country. Used to they didn't let you sing or dance or anything.
Yeah.
They kind of locked fun down. They had fun on the lockdown. I guess they're trying to change its super conservative image to diversify the economy over there.
I mean, if you think about it though, look at these electronic music festivals.
Yeah.
Just so many. Hundreds of thousands flock to.
Yeah, we're only 4 years past them lifting the ban on music. They had a ban on music and dancing. That was Saudi Arabia 4 years ago. I think they even let women drive cars or something now. Oh yeah. They just lifted a ban on women driving and allowing mixed gender concerts and other events.
Wow.
It's a party in Saudi Arabia now,
Thank God we live in a country where we can already do those things.
I've never been to one of these electric dance things ever. Hold on, let's check it out.
I've been to one, but years ago.
You want to see hear what 700,000 people sound like? You know who this is?
No.
Take a guess. Damn it. I screwed up.
That's Justin.
No, it's not. Hold on. Give me a moment, please.
No worries. Take your time. We got another hour and 15.
Here it is. This is 700,000 people. But I was looking for one particular song. Yes. This is a bop right here. Really?
Oh, that's Tiesto.
Yeah. This is Tiesto. Let's get down to business. Really, it's a genius song, too. It goes something like this. Let's get down to business. And then the second verse is, let's get down to business. But something about it's cool, right?
It's simple. It's simple. Good for you.
Yeah.
Easy listening.
I was
listening.
I memorized the whole song already. Really? You've only heard it once? Yeah. It's let's get down to business.
For 4 minutes.
Let's get down to business. See? I know the whole song. I have like a photographic memory, Lurch.
So you like Tiesto?
Yeah, I do. I like it. You want to hear it again? Let's see if you can sing along. See if you can know the words. See if you can remember the words after just hearing it once. You ready? I want to see if Lurch has a good memory too. You ready? Damn it.
Come on, let's get down to business.
I know, I'm trying.
You don't remember where you, what the placeholder was?
What?
You don't remember where you...
It's so long. It's like an hour and 30-minute video, and I didn't write the time down.
Tis, tis, tis.
Oh, I think this is it, right?
Usually in the description, it should also say the...
It does have a few more words, I guess.
It's been a while since I had your attention.
This is a good jam, isn't it? I thought I hated this kind of music. I kind of like this. Hold on, here it comes, I think.
It's good vibing music.
It's vibing. It's vibing.
Someone get in the Bentley.
Yeah. Here we go. Maybe not. This is the song, right? I'm sure of it.
There's just more words to it.
There are more words to it. I thought it was
The
just
chorus.
let's get down to business. Do you like this kind of music?
I do. I'm not gonna lie.
Here we go. See, even
700,000.
700,000 people know. Let's get down to business. Maybe I don't know all the words. Thought I did. So let me.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, got this. We've had a million nights just like this. Let's get down to business.
So let me. I don't understand though. So he's a DJ, or is he singing? Because
No, he's a DJ.
So who's singing the song?
Someone.
So why does he get the credit? Shouldn't the person who sings it get the credit? Why does Tiesto get the credit for this?
Because he's the one making the track.
So you can just go like hire someone to sing the song?
The thing is, and with some of these, well, not some of these, all of them, they'll have like vocalists. Sometimes they won't like put him on the actual like song. Yeah.
So Tiesto gets all the credit for mixing it up.
I'm
and
sure,
then dancing on the stage.
I mean, I'm sure he gives whomever did the vocals.
I wish
money.
This is almost like Bitcoin to me. I can't figure this electronic thing out because he's not singing yet. It's called Tiesto, and he's just like on stage dancing with headphones.
Yeah.
And making millions and millions and millions of dollars, getting down to business.
With this kind of music, like these DJs, they're the ones making this, like creating this music. It's not like a DJ where.
Like at a wedding.
Like at a wedding,
Okay.
and you just have all these songs.
It's
and
a whole different
mix
thing.
It up. Yeah,
I see.
They're actually creating and producing these songs.
It's like Bitcoin. It is.
And he's been around Tiesto for a long time.
It reminds me of Doggy Coin. I totally get it all. I have a full understanding of it, just like Bitcoin.
And then within like this type of music, there's so many different genres. It's
really,
yeah. It'll you
it blows your mind.
You're not gonna have time to get down to business.
Let me start with Tiesto, okay? Well, I want to ease into this. I want to understand it a little bit better before I get too deep in. I don't want to dive in the deep end. I want to walk in the pool from the shallow end with the stairs.
I mean, Tiesto's a good start. He's a legend.
He is a legend.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time.
I like that song though. I'm freely admitting that here on the radio.
That's fine. That's good.
I like to let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business.
So you should play whenever people come in.
700,000 people. I guess they're not worried about the Omnicran.
Nope.
They're trying to hit herd immunity over in
I wonder
Saudi
what
Arabia.
those numbers are in like the Middle East. Because you rarely
I don't know.
hear anything about.
And there was another festival in Los Angeles over the weekend. Did not go so well, though, when rapper Drakeo the Ruler was fatally stabbed in an altercation backstage in L.A. He was scheduled to perform. He was literally at this festival, backstage, about to perform, got a fight, stabbed to death.
Wow.
Needless to say, he didn't go on stage. Real name, Daryl Caldwell. He was 28. How's that? I mean, how does that work? You're backstage. You're about to perform. Aren't you protected? How do you get stabbed backstage?
Unless it was someone in his inner circle that did it.
Doesn't really say. They say a fight broke out about 8:30 p.m. at the Once Upon a Time in L.A. festival near the Bank of California Stadium. The event featured, is it Drakeo? Am I saying it right? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll admit, I don't know who Drakeo the Ruler is. Oh, Drakeo the Ruler. It had Snoop Dogg was there, Ice Cube, 50 Cent.
Wow.
You'd think they have some friggin' security back there with Snoop and 50. Yeah. A suspect was wielding an edged weapon, they say. It was promoted by Live Nation. That's like the real deal, isn't it? I mean, this is like a real festival.
Yeah, this is a festival.
Never heard of Drakeo the Rapper. You want to hear it? You want to check him out? You want to see what he's about?
Let's check him out.
Now, this says clean. Lurch says clean.
I be wildin' out, chopsticks, mop sticks, all on my mama couch, babe, with the apes. I've been
chopsticks and what sticks?
Mop sticks.
What is that?
Chopsticks, I know.
I know what chopsticks are.
Mop sticks.
What was the other thing? Mop sticks? Anyone know what a mop stick is?
Or maybe you mean like the actual mop.
Like a mop?
Yeah, the stick.
Hold on, let's...
I be wildin' out, chopsticks, mop sticks, all on my mama couch, babe. With the apes, I've been strangling snakes.
So you think that it's a mop stick? Like he's really talking about the stick that's attached to the mop. Do you think it's a Swifter or a regular mop?
I think it's maybe like a wooden one.
A regular mop. Like the one you got to like wring out. When
yeah.
It's been a while since I mopped, honestly.
You didn't get a mop in your new place?
No. By a while, I mean like, I don't know, a decade. Mopping seems like such a nightmare. And it's kind of gross too. You got this big like bucket of nasty water. And then you mop, and then you put it back in there, and you go,
Do you even know how to mop?
I mean, I don't know exactly. I could probably figure it out.
So if I say, get the mop water ready.
What do you prefer, a Swifter or a mop, a regular old mop?
No, I mean a Swifter, but...
What?
It seems like you just got to
And then where do you dump the water? In the sink?
Or in the bathtub.
Ugh. Just seems like a gross concept. It seems like there would be a better way to do it. Mopping sucks. Nasty water.
So if I told you, go mop the kitchen, what would you do?
I would probably figure it out or just let it remain sticky. I don't know. I definitely prefer chopsticks over mop sticks, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, because if you have a chopstick in your hand, you're at an Asian restaurant, generally. And you're having lunch. A mop stick means you're mopping with nasty, dirty water.
Chopsticks, mop sticks, all on my mama couch, babe. With the apes, I've been strangling snakes. How about the Batmobile on Bruce Wayne? It's some Masons, all mud, and my kidneys. My plug is a gypsy. This a fully automatic. I let my kids hold the Simi's ass. God is my witness. I did mud walking Christians. These little on my image. I'm fresh about the slammer. I'm a flow flammer. All these chains on my neck. I need toe hammers. Flow flamming.
I don't know what he's talking about. Do you? He lost me at chopsticks and mop sticks.
He said he's Bruce Wayne. God is his witness.
Flow flamming. Man, keep these on my business. I'm fresh about the slammer. I'm a flow flammer. All these chains on my neck. I need toe hammers. Flow flamming. I be flow flamming. Sure. Man, keep these on my business. I'm back up on that crazy.
That's right. Drakeo the Ruler. Dead. Age 28.
Wow.
I mean, it's sad, of course.
Yeah,
I don't get chopsticks and mop sticks. I don't understand lyrically, I don't get it. I don't. I'm not afraid to admit. 321-339-1055. Do you think that it's okay if if you and I take a virus test at the end of the show on the air or not?
I think we should ask our...
So maybe during the break you can ask?
Our boss, yeah.
And here...
Man, if it says positive, I'm not going to say it.
Well, if you hear us get real quiet.
Yeah.
The only reason I want to do it is because they say that the Omicron is spreading like wildfire.
So you want to make sure you're...
I'm just trying to protect... I'm trying to protect... It's not a radio station bit. I think you and I need to figure out... And by the way, if I'm positive, I'm going to the beach with the Comrex. Do we have any events this week? Can I take the Comrex or not?
I don't think we have anything this week, Florida man-wise.
Oh, but then if I'm positive, I can't go to the firm.
So that means you're going to the beach.
Huh. It's a tough call. I don't know what I should do.
But then if you go to the beach, then that means you're willingly and openly wanting to spread said
What? No. I'll go lock myself in the beach house.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Without going to the actual beach?
Well, I mean, nothing's going to spread at the beach anyway.
But what if you're like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Oh, pleasure to meet you.
I'm not super worried about spreading it at the beach. You know, I won't go to the local fish restaurant, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
At least I won't take photos there. You're not going to see me posting photos on Facebook at the local fish joint. Is it acceptable to go in and get takeout or not if you have the virus?
Maybe you should DoorDash it.
DoorDash it?
Yeah.
Is that the appropriate way to roll?
Yeah, and have them leave it at the door so that way there's no contact.
I see.
And then you...
I mean, I feel great, honestly. I don't have any symptoms. I'm just saying if it's spreading like wildfire, we should know.
Well, it's unusually mild, so you wouldn't know.
That's the only way you do know with the Omicron. It's unusually mild symptoms. All right, let me hit some text messages here very quickly. My mother. Hello, Mom. Morning, Justin and Lurch. Justin, you love your girls so much. It's absolutely okay to have tears when we speak of the people we love dearly. Happy Lurch is socializing. Is that what we call it now?
Yeah, socializing.
Is that what we call it?
Yeah.
Bebby said it shows that you have a good heart that you cried during your speech. There are two things that make me emotional, really. It's kids.
And romance comedies.
No. Romantic comedies, no. It's the kids and this other thing.
What?
I shouldn't say.
No, you.
I shouldn't
say it.
Karen is here.
Come
Good morning,
on.
friends. I know how much you love your daughters. You're a great father. I have an idea how that turd is not texting you. Love you both. Billy Mays is here. Good morning, guys. If you slow down the music track, you can hear Matt Berry. I'm not going to play any Matt Berry today. I'm not going to do that to you on a Monday.
What's the other thing?
I don't know. Beth is here. Boys, he isn't talking about really mopping. I have teenagers, and believe me, it isn't mopping floors. Yeah. Bob in Pensacola, if you already had the virus, you should not get it again this soon. I don't know if I had it or not. I mean, I've never been diagnosed with it. I'm just saying that I'm sure I have because I've worked 6 days a week during this whole deal. Michael's here. Hello, Michael. Justin, check out Dead Mouse 5. What is that?
No, Dead Mouse.
What is that?
He's an artist. Well, like a DJ.
Oh, another DJ?
Yeah.
Is it like let's get down to business? Let's get down to
to
business.
He's electronic music, yes. The thing is though,
what?
It's hard to a lot of these like DJs,
yeah,
they all have like a unique style.
Is that right?
A unique way that they play their music.
All
but
right.
You're not gonna know off the bat because
we'll let Tiesto take us to break. How is that?
That's good. And then you can, when we get back, you can tell us what's the other thing that makes you emotional. We are all dying to know.
We got to take a break. When we return, they say the movie theaters are dead. However, Spider-Man No Way Home, close to stealing second best domestic box office opening ever over the weekend. We'll talk about that and more. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, got this.
Florida Man Radio.
Hey, Bill O'Reilly here. For years, I've given you the truth in news. I continue to do what the mainstream media outlets will not do. It's unfiltered, unafraid, with absolutely zero spin. Whether you line up with left-wing views or right-wing views or in the center, you know I'll keep you in the loop on everything in a fair manner. So please catch me on Florida Man Radio weekdays 11:50, powered by Jenkins Hyundai of Leesburg on Florida Man Radio.
Tis the season for good karma.
Fa la 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 la.
Free inspections and no drama.
Fa la 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 la.
Get your roof looked at before the end of the year so there are no new surprises going to 2022. This season, we are doing toy drop boxes at each Crunch Fitness location in Central Florida, benefiting Embrace Families, a nonprofit that aims to help foster children.
A portion of every single one of our projects gets invested right back into the community.
That's right, so visit us online at karmaroofing.com to learn more about your free roof inspection.
And also how you can join us in giving back this holiday season.
CCC 1332723.
Jeff Adams here. How's your AC doing? Noticing it's struggling a little bit? Electric bills higher than normal? Or maybe it's just old? Now is the time to call Four Seasons AC and have your unit serviced. You may need a new AC unit in the future, so it's better to plan ahead with Four Seasons AC. Brian and the team are the best. Don't wait. Call 407-295-9231 or reach them at 4acnow.com. That's 407-295-9231. Four Seasons AC, the AC company you wish you called first.
Adam and Eve is not giving you 10% off and not 20% off or even 40%. Your discount is even bigger. AdamandEve.com is giving you a whopping 50% off. But why stop there? In addition to 50% off, you also get 10 free gifts. That includes a racy item for him, a sensuous toy for her, and something we know you'll both enjoy. Ooh. And 6 extra special bonus items that are sure to rev your engine, pique your curiosity, and even blow you away. And best of all, free shipping. Always delivered in discreet packaging. So rethink your bedroom routine. Go to adamandeve.com and enter this station's exclusive code at checkout, FLMAN, and get, you know the discount, 50% off almost any item and 10 tantalizing free gifts. That's FLMAN, FLMAN.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure of your legal options, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in Orlando.
Attention! Frogger's Grill and Bar locations are hiring for all positions. That's Old Town, Oviedo, Apopka, Altamont Springs, and Mount Dora. Apply in person or go to Froggers.com to complete an application. And on a different note, if you're looking for plenty of large screen TVs and a great atmosphere with plenty of food and fun, Frogger's is the place. And don't miss out on Frogger's amazing menu where everything is fresh, never frozen. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hoppin' with food and fun.
If you're a business owner, you could find new customers here on Florida Man Radio with Bubba the Love Sponge.
We'll hype you up in my show, mornings. Have your company featured during middays.
Justin Clark here, 10 to noon.
Or jump in with me, Ed Till, noon till 3.
Or we can plug you in during prime PM drive.
Yep, I've got you covered during the Shannon Burke Show.
We'll create a custom marketing plan based on your goals and budget.
Just visit FloridaManRadio.com and click on the Advertise tab.
Taking over Central Florida and now the Emerald Coast.
Most investors want the best of both worlds, safety and guarantee of principal, and at the same time, the potential of growth. With Seiler Wealth Management, they strategize and allocate investment portfolios according to their clients' goals so that their objectives are achieved during upturns as well as downturns. Seiler Wealth Management has developed proven strategies to allow for growth and principal protection. Call Seiler Wealth Management today at 407-831-8002 or visit stockdr.com for more info.
Back again, bigger and better. Witness the thunder of the Warhorse Harley-Davidson Monster Truck Nitro Tour. Presented by Egg Pro. Rescheduled for January 7th, 8th, and 9th, Bubba Raceway Park. All previous event tickets and passes will be honored. Monster Trucks plus freestyle motocross. Get more info and advanced tickets only at monstertrucktour.com or get them at the gate. Subject to service fees. The Monster Truck Nitro Tour. Rescheduled for January 7th, 8th, and 9th, Bubba Raceway Park.
I love this song! I love nachos.
Loving everything? You might be buzzed.
You know what I'd love? A ride when it's time to head out.
If you see a buzzed warning sign, call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed. Oh, yeah? Yeah, he's starting with the woots. Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I'm News 6 anchor Justin Warmoth. Here are your headlines for Monday, December 20th. Longwood police are working to figure out who shot and killed a man at a shopping plaza along Ronald Reagan Boulevard. Officers say 19-year-old Jamison Lagour was standing in the parking lot when someone in a car drove up and started shooting. The COVID-19 variant Omicron is quickly spreading across the state. The CDC now says Orange County is back in the high category when it comes to community transmission. With rising infections and people traveling, there has been a demand for testing as well. The sign at Barnett Park has closed early for the last few days after reaching capacity. And SpaceX is set to send another Falcon 9 rocket to the International Space Station with a launch from our coast. It'll be a resupply mission for the crew. Right now, liftoff is set for just after 5 a.m. tomorrow, weather pending. Remember, you can get breaking news around the clock on clickorlando.com and the News 6 app.
WTYC, Altamont Springs, WOTW HD3, Windermere, WXUS, HD3, Tunellen, Ocala, WCLB, Valparaiso, Florida Man Radio. Now, back to the Justin Clark Show on Florida Man Radio.
Hour number 2 for a Monday has arrived. Lurch, here with me. Beanbag Nation, here with me. Join us if you wish. 321-339-1055. I'm very confused by what happened this weekend because apparently Spider-Man No Way Home is basically in second place all-time domestic box office with an opening weekend with about $260 million. Now, I'll be clear with you. I have no interest in seeing this movie whatsoever.
Why not?
It's just not my thing. I don't know. I'm not into these types of movies. I'm not. I realize that a large portion of this audience really is. I know you are. My understanding is that you're going to see this tonight.
I am.
Who with?
My roommate.
Oh, dude. My mom's going to be so disappointed that you're not out socializing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the studies all say that movie theaters are totally going out of style, yet this one's setting records. How is that? I don't get it.
Oh, I mean, I think the studies are saying only because of COVID and because no one was going anywhere.
49% of pre-pandemic moviegoers are no longer hitting theaters, according to this study. That's half. That's a lot.
Well, Spider-Man No Way Home doesn't say it.
Was it like selling out at theaters?
Yeah, it was.
Selling out. Like you can't get in.
It was.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you already have your tickets for tonight? You
Yes.
pre-purchased them?
Yes.
Now, will you pay for his ticket or will he pay for yours or will we go halvesies?
He got me.
He bought you. That's pretty good. And he already saw it once, yet he's now going with you.
Yeah, he went with his wife
He
on
liked
Friday.
it so much that he wants to go again?
I mean, I'm one of those too that like
so
a lot of
weird.
these Marvel movies, I'll go see them a couple of times.
Oh, I mean, these production companies are kind of responding by making a lot of new films available online same day, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean,
but not this one. You probably can't. You have to go to the theaters to see this one.
Yeah, with this one, yeah. We're in a world now where there are people that, well, they always preferred being at home, like you prefer being at home. But then there's people like me that actually enjoy going to the movie theater, and I'll still go to the movie theater depending on the movie.
The thing is, I enjoy going to the movie theater. I just rarely ever do it. Almost never. So I ever go to the theater.
Enjoy it?
I actually rented a movie. So after the party Saturday, I stayed at that hotel at the, what is it? Rose and Shingle Creek. And that night, I actually left the party before it was over. I kind of left soon after you did. Then I rented Stillwater. Have you ever heard of that?
I've heard of it.
It was Matt Damon. And I watched it for a little while. Then I went to sleep. And then when I woke up in the morning, I turned it back on to watch the rest of it. And then I went to sleep. So I think I paid $25.
Now, is it because the movie was boring or you were just tired?
I think I was just tired. I need rest, Lurch. I need rest. So I watched bits and pieces of it for $25, I think. But I think you could probably rent it at home cheaper. It was just that, at the hotels, it's very expensive.
I mean, honestly,
what?
A movie like, those kind of movies, they shouldn't, well, actually, no, yeah, I had a hotel.
The only reason I watched it is because when it first came out, everyone was saying that EC looked like Matt Damon in that movie. That's the only reason I really remembered it.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, EC does kind of look.
Everyone was saying that Matt Damon in that movie is just like EC. So I turned it on, but I didn't finish it. I mean, honestly, it was a little bit boring. But I might have been tired too,
Yeah, you were. I mean, come on. You were partying it up with Pitbull and Shaggy.
Yeah, right?
Come on. You're exhausted.
Warner Brothers said that they are committed to releasing all of its 2021 movies on HBO Max the same day they debut in theaters. They also said it'll produce 10 films exclusively for HBO Max next year. I don't have HBO Max, I don't think. Or maybe I do. I don't know.
Sure you do. You just.
How do I find out? How do I find out what I have and what I don't have?
I guess ask your daughters.
Oh, yeah.
They might have.
Do I have HBO Max or not? I'm sure they're not listening. You know what I mean?
So, I mean,
what?
It's tough because these companies are okay. I get you're gonna make exclusive movies, but then if you're gonna release a movie in theaters, but also on your app, it's like I don't know, like you're doing damage to one.
How much is how much does the ticket cost? Any idea? What does it cost to go to a movie anymore?
Sure.
So I kind of like this idea of them releasing movies that you can watch at home. Even if you pay $20 or $30, it's worth it because if you go to the theater, it's like you buy popcorn or a glass of wine or whatever, or a soda.
You buy wine at a
sure. And now I like these like dinner theater places. Now you can go and they'll bring you food and drinks and everything.
Like Aloma Cinema Grill.
I haven't been to that one. Where is that?
On Aloma.
That's a genius name. I see where they came up with that. I think I want to go to more theaters though. I do. But I'm just saying I like this proliferation of releasing movies that you can watch at home. I like it. I mean, there's something about watching in the comfort of your own home.
So it's $14 for
$14. Mm-hmm. And is that the matinee pricing or is that the regular full price?
I just picked $7.25 in the evening.
So that's like a regular price, $15.
Yeah.
So
I mean, not too bad.
So you take a family of two, let's say, which most families have four, on average. But I'm saying it's just you and your wife or whatever. That's $30. What does a popcorn cost now at a theater? Like $8, $10?
Yeah, around.
So now we're at $40.
And a soda.
And a soda's like, what, $7?
Yeah.
So just for popcorn and a soda, you're already spending $50. Easy. I mean, I think $50 is a cheap movie night. Do you sneak things in? Be honest.
Sometimes, yes.
What have you snuck into the theater before?
Just like candy or chips or soda or...
Everything. Yeah. And where do you put it? Just in your pockets?
Oh,
you take a fanny pack.
The significant other will have a bigger
purse. And they don't search you when you go in?
No, a bigger bag. And I mean, if you have kids, like you have to take, like you're kind of obligated to take snacks for the kids.
Yeah.
Like there's.
What about cruise ships? Do you try to sneak booze on cruise ships?
I'm sure people do.
Heard a lot of people do that. I heard they crack down on it. I was talking to someone. I was talking to someone on Saturday, and she was telling me that she went over to the space, whatever. What is it? The space thing here.
Oh, Kennedy Space Center.
Kennedy Space Center, and had little miniature vodka bottles in her bag. And they ask you when you go in if you have any alcohol in your bag. And she was like, "Yeah, I have all the alcohol in the bag," joking around, but she actually did. She reverse psychology them, and they're like, "Come on through,
man, come on in."
And they let her right through and didn't search her because she said, "Yes, I do." And I thought that was genius, honestly, isn't it? That's a genius move. So she's in line at the Kennedy Space Center with airplane bottles of vodka in her purse, and they ask you the question, "Do you have any alcohol in your bag?" And she said, "Yes, I have all of the alcohol in the bag." And they're like,
See,
come on in.
But if you did it.
Oh, no, they'd rip me apart.
Like, yeah,
they'd put me in prison. I'd be in prison for that. Hey, when's the last time you've been to a McDonald's?
Actually, last night.
Last night.
Well, I needed to test if my stomach was capable.
Oh, how did it go?
It went well.
What did you order?
Just something simple.
Okay.
2 double cheeseburgers, a medium Coke, and a McFlurry.
2 double cheeseburgers. No fries?
No fries. I didn't.
I'm trying to watch your figure.
I wasn't too daring, I wanted to test to make sure to see if I was capable of handling food again.
So, hold on. 2 double cheese. That's not like a number 3. You order a la carte.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I said, this was a test.
How much is a double cheeseburger at McDonald's now?
$2.39.
All right, so $2.39, so $5 plus a Coke, $6, $7, so about $10 for that meal.
Came out to like 11.
Now, is this one of these like wrapper meals that they do there, like Saweetie meal? Do they still do that? Is that still a thing? I haven't heard about that lately.
Not right now.
I guess it didn't work out.
Used to.
Do they still have the McRib this time of year?
I don't think they have do they?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I haven't been. You went yesterday. You should know.
Well, I already knew what I was going to get, so I didn't look at the menu.
What? Is that what you get every time?
No. But like I said, this was a test.
Oh, what would you normally get there?
I would normally get a double quarter pounder with cheese.
Yeah.
Medium fries, a medium drink,
That's like a number
chicken
2
sandwich.
Oh, that's a number 2 with some additions.
No, that's number 3.
That's a number 3 with some add-ons.
Yeah, with some add-ons. Yes.
Do they do a deal like if you get a number 3, you can get a McChicken for 50 cents or something?
No.
Oh, you just have to pay full price?
Yeah.
They should do that. Like, hey, if you... and by the way, no offense, Lurch. Don't you think ordering like the full meal is enough? I mean, you really need to do the add-ons. No, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying I would think a number 3 would suffice for one meal. I mean, you still have 2 other meals that day.
Unfortunately for me, no.
No. Do they ever look at you like, damn, son?
No, actually, they don't.
I mean, I just feel like a number 3 should suffice. It's not like you're never going to eat again. I think, okay, I'm going to have the number 3. That's it. Just stop there. You don't need to go number 3 plus McFlurry and a grilled chicken or fried chicken sandwich.
I hardly ever get a McFlurry. They're good. Really? Yeah, but I was hungry.
Well, great news for you McDonald's fans over in China. There is a McDonald's in China that has exercise bikes as tables. Literally, here's the picture of it. I have a video too. You sit there and eat your McDonald's like McChicken or whatever, on an exercise bike. This is, I mean, this is like using your phone while charging it type of thing, I believe.
Yeah.
How you're eating in McDonald's in China on an exercise bike.
Are you supposed to burn those 2,000 calories you're eating?
It's unbelievable to me. How many calories are you supposed to have in a day? Like 2,000 on average? I know it depends on your size and all that, but isn't that the average?
The average is 2,000, yes.
They're eating the number 3 at McDonald's in China on exercise bikes. It's just like at some point, whatever. I mean, come on. You know what would be the better move? Go have a salad. Go have a salad. I'll do a number 3.
Or do a workout.
I'll do a number 3. Add McChicken. Add a Frosty. And I'd like exercise bike number 3, please. Unreal to me. I don't.
To say like, what is the reasoning behind that?
Yeah, because they don't get super fat. I don't know.
No, I mean,
this is a TikTok video. Literally, they're on exercise bikes, and there's a whole row of them
eating a Big Mac.
Eating a Big Mac.
One of these like cycling studios.
The exercise bikes literally are branded with McDonald's logos, and there's a little table there, and people are sitting there eating the Big Mac like this. At some point, you're like, F it. I'm just going to enjoy my Big Mac.
Or just sit down.
I seem to only go to McDonald's when I'm like depressed or something.
Oh, they're going to say when you're like drunk.
No, depressed. The only time you'll ever catch me at a McDonald's is if I'm feeling like down.
Down.
Not every time I'm feeling down, but sometimes if you're feeling down, you know what? F it. I'm going to go get a Big Mac.
So then when was the last time you felt down?
I mean, I felt down a lot, but the last time I felt down and went to a McDonald's was probably like a month or 2 ago, something like that. It's been a minute.
So a little bit before I came back, or?
Yeah, I probably haven't been since you've been back, if I had to guess.
Well, maybe. Hey.
I haven't been to a fast food restaurant in a long time, actually, now that I think about it. Sounds pretty good right about now.
Well, since Wednesday.
Yeah? You've been to how many?
Until last night.
None.
It'd be
0.
It was 0 times.
Well, because you were sick. You were having saltine crackers and Sprite. That's all you could keep down, huh?
Yeah, I was drinking a lot of ginger ale, but honestly, I got like sick and tired of ginger ale.
Really?
Well, yeah, because I mean, that's all I was drinking.
On my way in anyway, so if you wanna ride an exercise bike and have a Big Mac at the same time, go to China. That's the place. Shando was here early today. Do you see him?
Yeah.
I walked by and I was like, he normally doesn't get here till about the time our show ends. And I was like, what are you doing here? And he was like, employee review time. And I like almost wanted to throw up on my mouth a little bit because employee reviews suck, don't they? I hate doing them for my staff. I don't really even do them. It's so weird. But do you
think we're gonna get one?
I don't think that's what I was thinking. I mean, no one's asked us to do an employee review, have they?
No.
So I don't want to say anything because I don't want to like open that can of worms.
Yeah. I don't want to,
No one said anything about an employee review for us.
You're great at this, but you could work on this. Yeah.
Right.
I want that list to be a long list.
The employee review, it's always the build you up, knock you down a little bit. Like, oh, good, I feel good about myself. And then on the way out, they'll like kick you in the ass on the way out.
Man, no thank you.
But no one said anything to you about a review, right? Good. Let's keep it that way.
Not, yeah.
No one said a word to me about it.
And you get out of here so fast anyway.
I know.
You're going to be able to.
I know. I run right out of here. And then I can take this right turn towards the Wolf Studio, and I don't have to walk by anybody. And I
unless they're in there.
No, they're never really in there. I don't really ever see them in the Wolf. You mean the bosses? Mm-hmm. No, I don't really ever see them in there. Well, no. I go through the kitchen. So I take a right through the kitchen, and I get right out of here. No one ever sees me. You would think that I was a speed racer. Right?
Yeah. Or you're on one of them cycling bikes.
I think I ran the 100-yard dash in college getting out of here. That's what I do. 321-339-1055. Let's hit some text messages. Michael checks in. Hello, Michael. Justin has obviously never seen the clientele that frequent Mickey D's walk out with 2 bags of food for themselves. Is that right? Now, when you go to one and when you're feeling better and you get your number 3 with add-ons, is it 1 bag or 2?
1 bag.
Okay, so at least it all fits in 1 bag.
Yeah.
So as long as it fits in 1 bag, it's cool. Muffins. It's a dude in Plant City. Please provide some life advice or life info about Lurch. Where are you from? What were your hobbies and activities growing up? How did you get into radio? Anything else you want the listeners to know about you? Huh? Okay, I mean, if the audience wants that, we can do it.
Well, maybe.
Where are you from?
Originally from New York.
But your family hails from the great country of?
El Salvador.
El Salvador.
But I've never been, which...
Yeah. What were your hobbies and activities growing up?
Playing soccer.
What do we do? Is this like for your profile?
I have no idea.
Is Muffins trying to create a profile for you?
Go,
maybe they're trying to... Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. I think they're trying to hook you up.
A bizarro Lurch.
So he likes to play a lot of soccer. How did you get into radio? He just applied for it, right?
Yeah, I did.
Like right when the station started, he just happened to like throw an app out there. Did you attach an audio file to it so they could hear your voice?
No, actually, I didn't.
You just came in.
Well, no, I had spoken on the phone with...
And the first thing they said was, ooh, listen to that guy.
I was like, oh, wow, man.
Oh, wow. Lynn?
Yeah.
Lynn Shackelford was our first program director, and as soon as he heard you, he must have been like, you're on.
And actually, I was literally right next door in the ADP building.
Yeah.
Literally next door.
Sean is here. Lurch sneaks in high C's to the movie theater. It's actually Capri Suns.
Capri Suns, yeah.
Karen checks in. I don't care for seeing movies in the theater. I prefer watching them at home. Likewise. Chris is here. Y'all have to see 1883. It started last night. It is a Yellowstone prequel, and it's 100% must-see. It's Sam Elliott, Billy Bob Thornton, Tim McGraw, Faith Hill. Phenomenal. You can watch it on Paramount. Really?
I'm sure you have Paramount.
I don't know. I don't think I do. Again, I haven't been downloading anything.
Paramount, Peacock.
I don't have Peacock.
I'm sure you have Discovery Plus.
Kevin is here. I hope you're having a great show and a Merry Christmas week. Thank you. Ray here, just checking in to see what your schedule is this week. We will be here all week except for Friday, I believe. Is that what we said?
Friday.
And we'll be here most of next week as well.
Yep.
Holding down the fort. Billy Mays is here. The Baltimore Sports Show guy already filled up his employees' review.
John Sisms.
It's a great show, this sports show from Baltimore. It's taken over. Where did you come up with the Baltimore thing? Was that you or Yo Frey?
We both kind of.
But why Baltimore?
Collaborated.
Why
Baltimore?
Baltimore?
It just came off the top of the head.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a collaboration.
All right, we got to take a break. When we return, Lurch will go on the perch. Quick break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
Florida Man Radio.
Florida Man is everywhere. In your car, turn it on your radio. In the office, listen online at floridamanradio.com. In the house, tell Alexa to play Florida Man Radio. Going for a jog? Download the free Florida Man Radio app. There's no reason to miss any of your favorites, like the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, the Justin Clark Show, the Ed Till Show, or the Shannon Burke Show. Florida Man Radio is taking over. Be part of the movement. Now, Florida Man Radio. Bubba the Love Sponge.
Hey, it's Bubba the Love Sponge. Listen every weekday mornings right here on Florida Man Radio. Powered by Anna Jar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Hey, Savannah, let's go to Gatorland. We can enjoy all the great animal shows and gators for less as Florida residents get in for only $16.50 now until the end of December.
That's way less than parking at a big park.
More fun for less money at Gatorland.
And we don't make your car pay to just sit there.
Creative floors, it's worth talking to the expert. Carpet to tile, vinyl plank and more. Our team has experience with every kind of floor. CreativeFloorsOnline.com to talk to our team. Let us turn your house into the home of your dreams. Creative Floors, it's worth talking to the experts.
Tis the season for good karma.
Fa la 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 la.
Free inspections and no drama.
Fa la 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 la.
Get your roof looked at before the end of the year so there are no new surprises going to 2022. This season, we are doing toy drop boxes at each Crunch Fitness location in Central Florida, benefiting Embrace Families, a nonprofit that aims to help foster children.
A portion of every single one of our projects gets invested right back into the community.
That's right, so visit us online at karmaroofing.com to learn more about your free roof inspection.
And also how you can join us in giving back this holiday season.
CCC 133-2723.
Happy holidays from JBC Broadcasting and our extended family.
This is Bob Barnett from Napleton Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram in Claremont. We'd like to wish everyone the happiest of holidays while you celebrate with family and friends, and a happy and healthy new year.
Hello, this is Alan Adamski from Old Time Cigars. From my staff and I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy new year.
'Tis the season for good karma. Happy holidays from Karma Roofing, from all of us to you.
Attention! Frogger's Grill and Bar locations are hiring for all positions. That's Old Town, Oviedo, Apopka, Altamont Springs, and Mount Dora. Apply in person or go to froggers.com to complete an application. And on a different note, if you're looking for plenty of large screen TVs and a great atmosphere with plenty of food and fun, Frogger's is the place. And don't miss out on Frogger's amazing menu where everything is fresh, never frozen. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hoppin' with food and fun.
At IQ Power Solar, we don't offer products, we offer an outcome.
I wish I had found IQ Power sooner. Thanks to them, I'm saving between $350 and $450 a month.
Schedule your free home energy audit with IQ Power Solar. Call today, start saving tomorrow.
When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers. But that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on adoption, visit adoptuskids.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Man, I love my kids so much. I once sat for 3 hours in the cold rain to watch her soccer team lose by 18 goals.
I love my kids so much, I once used a tube to suck snot out of her stuffed nose at 3 a.m.
You win.
Love your kids? Love them enough to make sure they're in the right car seat. From toddlers to tweens, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat to find the right seat for their age and size. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. That means it could be you, your best man, your worst man. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org to know where you stand. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
My name is Hunter Hayes, and I know my buzzed warning signs. When I know I'm going out, I know I'm going to start with calling for a ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm gonna take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
I'm little teapot, short and stout.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
No, Dad, like this. When I get all steamed up, then I shout, tip me over and pour me out.
This is WWE superstar Roman Reigns. It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
Visit fatherhood.gov, brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Now, back to the Justin Clark Show on Florida Man Radio.
Is that my cue? Good morning, Lurch. How are you, buddy?
Good morning, Justin.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Are you ready to go on the perch, buddy?
Hey, yeah.
We got to produce something for
I
this.
know.
I'm sick of it.
It's the holidays.
How long have you been back? We're going to use it's the holidays excuse?
Yeah.
Was it Halloween?
Have we not been to a lot of holiday parties lately?
You've been back since Halloween, Lurch.
No.
When did you come back? November or October?
November 15th.
So a month and 5 days. Mm-hmm. And we have a segment called On the Perch with Lurch, and yet literally I have to say, well, it's time for On the Perch with Lurch.
Which I think is working out great.
No, it's not. It's working out great because you don't have to do anything.
Exactly.
You don't have to produce a segment for it. I think we got to produce something. I'm telling you.
I know we do. I know.
And now it's time for On the Perch with Lurch. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Genius.
Well, you know me. I like to go globe-trotting. And
Yeah.
then I bring it right
Starting
back.
in Hong Kong this morning.
Not close, but we're going to start in Los Hornos, Argentina. Where typically something like this you expect to happen here in your own backyard. But a child narrowly escapes death after encountering a near 6-foot-long alligator in his patio.
Ugh.
So the alligator is about 5.6 feet long, which is pretty big. The child was going to go outside to play, saw said alligator, ran back inside to tell his father. Father called the police. Him and the neighbors, they rallied together and they were able to pin the alligator down and put tape around his mouth. This particular species of alligator is common in South America. It was hunted in the 80s, and now there's around 10 million in South America.
That's too many. Just too many alligators, I got to say.
Do you think you'd be able to rally with your neighbors and pin an alligator down?
I think so.
You think you would?
I mean, I would help out.
In what way?
I don't necessarily want to be in charge, but I'll hold the tail or something.
What if I say, hey, Justin, can you hold his mouth together? You think you'd be able to do that?
No. I don't know. I've never wrestled alligators.
But I heard, though, surprisingly, with like alligators, I think they have strong chomping powers, but they're like also like weak at the same time. So you could actually literally just hold their
I think they don't
together.
open up very strongly.
Yeah.
But they chomp down
so
strongly.
Just hold it. All right, now we're gonna go to India, where in a village it is said that monkeys reportedly killed at least 250 dogs.
What?
So apparently what happened was a pack of stray wild dogs ended up killing a baby monkey. So out of revenge, these monkeys are literally grabbing these dogs, taking them up on buildings or trees and dropping them to their death.
Really?
Yeah, literally. There's videos of this.
No kidding.
And it's gotten to the point where in one village they no longer have any dogs. Yeah,
dog free.
So now these monkeys have started attacking small children and residents.
What is their
as well.
problem? What guy? Who peed in the monkeys' Cheerios?
I don't know.
Why are they so angry, monkeys?
And so they've called authorities, and authorities haven't even been able to even capture one of them. I mean, at some point,
what kind of monkey is this?
It's one of those little
They're not even that big.
No, they're literally think of what's your dog's name?
Brocco.
Yeah, Brocco.
Yeah, about that size.
The size of Brocco. Yeah.
But they're picking up dogs and chucking them off the rooftops.
Yeah, they're not gonna pick them Rottweiler.
Wow.
And at some point, like, yes, we conserve animals and you got to save the wildlife, but at some point, I mean, if that happened here, you know damn well we're gonna go out and empty a couple a couple bullets, and I guarantee you these primates would back down.
Maybe Dr. Fauci could use them for some kind of study. You know what I mean?
Maybe he can. Now, I'm sure you heard this story, the truck driver that got sentenced to 110 years.
Yeah.
Well, now there's an online petition asking for clemency for him.
Oh, really?
And so far, it's up to a little bit over 2 million. Do you think 110 years was overboard?
I think so. What did he do again? I forgot.
So apparently he was, he's a truck driver.
Yeah.
And he was carrying lumber. And allegedly, for investigators, they said that he was going 85 on like a 45, so like a steep road, and that caused a huge like 28 car pileup, gas tanks being exploded, and ended up causing 4 people to die.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is. I do think he should do some time, but
yeah, that's what people say. Like he should do some time, but not 100 and
yeah, that's a lot. That's
he's
a lot.
26 years old, and he argued that his brakes weren't working.
Right.
So it was like all unintentional. Now, a lot of people are seeing, okay, it's unintentional, but how much time do you think is enough for the death of 4?
I think like 15 years, not the rest of his life. What do you think?
I mean, unintentional, like, unfortunately, these things can happen and do happen.
Yeah.
It could happen to any one of us.
That's right.
And I wouldn't want to be in this,
No.
in this situation. And yeah, I mean, from the gathers of the masses, it looks like it was literally unintentional. Now, that's not going to bring those 4 people back and the pain it causes to their families.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't think 110 years is... So I guess the Denver or the Colorado government is taking a look at it.
Got it.
Now we're going to go to one of your boys.
Who's that?
Bill Gates.
Uh-oh.
No, nothing bad. No. Going to end on some good news. So Bill Gates, as we know, well, now he's the fourth richest person in the world, but he will not be joining the space race.
No, he's out?
Nope. He said he'd rather cure malaria
Cows
and tuberculosis.
farting?
No. In 2022, he says he wants to focus on polio.
Oh,
so he's going to put all his money and efforts
polio?
and research into...
I thought we cooked that. No?
That's what he said. But what he
When's
did...
the last time someone said, oh, I have polio?
It's been a while.
Right?
A minute, yeah.
Interesting.
Sure it still exists in some parts of the country, in the world.
Maybe he should hire Fauci as a consultant and get him out of that gig.
Well, he had partnered with the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, and
there's money there.
Together, they eradicated and eliminated river blindness in the country of Niger.
Good. I like it.
At the 99% of the
river blindness?
Yeah, river
like from
blindness.
bathing in the river?
So it's carried by black flies.
Okay.
So black flies will bite you, and it'll cause people to go to go blind.
One little fly, huh?
So it's been eradicated in the country of Niger. The 99% of the people that are infected with this, they all live in at least 31 countries in Africa.
Is that right?
And Niger's the first country to eliminate this. So, I mean, hey, looks like he's on the right track for at least river blindness.
Yeah. Anything else?
And there you go.
Beautiful job. So we're going to produce something by when? Let's put a date on it.
I don't know.
January 5th. How about January 5th?
Oh, I mean, that's a good date.
That's acceptable?
Oh, yeah.
Deadline, January 5th. That's the drop dead date to have this thing done.
But with your help, of course.
I have other deadlines of January 5th, so let's keep that in mind. Yes.
Like what?
That's why it came up. I just promised someone I'd do something by January 5th, and I'm going to get it done.
Okay.
Donezo.
But I'm going to need your help with it, too. I want your input on it.
Yeah, you do it.
I mean, I'm going to do it.
I
You're
like
gonna
that.
Be like, yes, no, maybe.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Yeah.
So you had a relaxing weekend, would you say, since you didn't have to work? Or how do you feel today?
I feel a lot better. I was actually able to rest.
Do you think that this whole last almost 2 years with the pandemic has made you, your mental health suffer? Would you say the pandemic has affected your mental health?
No, it hasn't.
No?
At least for me, because I know, like, I didn't lose my job.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Right.
And I still live life. Now, I couldn't play soccer, which sucked, but worked out at home with the significant other. We did things. So
the former one?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
we were fine.
What'd you guys do, like yoga?
No, we would do like the HIIT workouts.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
Like 20-minute,
it's like a video?
Quick,
boom,
high,
boom, boom.
Yeah, high intensity. That's what it's called, high intensity training.
This new survey they just did shows that 2 in 5 of you rate your mental health right now as fair to poor. More than half say your sleep habits have sucked since the pandemic hit. A lot of people are really bummed out about this whole thing, you know? But I can't figure it out right now because everyone seems to have money, yet no one's working.
Yeah, I'll say maybe that has affected me a little bit. How the hell does everyone else have money and going on these trips and buying all these things, and I'm here freaking busting my ass almost every day?
The number's higher in women. 70% of women say it's affected their mental health. Generation Z, 75% of them. Generation Z, they seem like babies to me a little bit, don't they?
Yeah.
Every study we do here, it's like the regular people, it's 30%. Gen Z, 60%. I think we've coddled Generation Z a little too much. Generation Z people are really kind of whiny. That's the way I'm sorry. I know a lot of you are Gen Zers, but stop whining.
Between 97 and 2012.
Yeah, the whiny ones. You'll know they're Gen Zers when they're just whining all the time. I'm sorry, it's true. 30% of Americans are feeling depressed today. When you break it down by Gen Z, it's 80. Every study's like that. Overall, you said that the pandemic has had the biggest impact on your sleep quality and mental health since the beginning of last year. More than half of you rate your sleep quality as fair to poor, 55%. 38% say the same about their current mental health status. 62% of Gen Z, though, says that. I'm sorry. Gen Zers are babies, man.
I mean, I guess technically they are.
Every study we do, I mean, they're the ones that, they're young. They should be out there, like, flexing their muscles. Instead, they're whining about everything. Aw, I haven't been sleeping so well since the pandemic hit. Says 30% of Americans, 80% of Gen Zers. What am I again? I never remember what I am. I think I'm like Gen X.
No. What year were you born?
79.
Okay, yeah, you're Gen X.
I'm a Gen, but barely or something like that.
Yeah.
I think I'm barely.
Yeah, Gen X is 65 to 80.
Wow.
Like 1965.
And then
to
what's
1980.
next?
Then it's millennials. 1981 to 1996.
I think I don't know. I think I relate more to millennials.
I think honestly you do.
Yeah.
Because you're on the
I'm right
tail
on the
end. Yeah.
Exactly.
But you're still a Gen Xer.
Whatever. I'm just me. Like it, hate it, whatever. Just me. You know.
At least you don't whine a lot.
Some would argue. I whine like a Gen Zer
on things.
Oh. Some would argue that I'm more of a Gen Zer when it comes to my pouting and whining, at least on the radio show. I think I don't whine that much, do I? A little bit.
Nah, I mean, like you do, but then you don't.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Like
I do, but I
whine
don't.
on the things that like you should whine about.
Oh, okay.
Like Fauci,
yes.
et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
All right, good show. What was that deadline again for you to produce something for the Lurch on the Perch segment?
2022.
Yeah, January 5th. Yeah. January 5th, it's all going down.
Can you discuss what you have to...
What
you have to do?
I would, but the show's over.
No, you still got some time.
Not really. The show's over. We got to hit Bill O'Reilly and Ed Till. We don't want to miss that. See, I told you. I told you the show was over. Lurch, that's loud. It's a little bit loud today, isn't it? Woo! You're ready to get me the hell out of here. Jeez. Lurch, excellent work today, buddy. More information about you can be found where?
Fern FMR on Twitter, Nando the Fern on Instagram, and Globetrotting with Lurch.
I'm at ATTY Justin Clark on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you for joining me today. I love you. I really do. Tell your friends, please. There's no radio station like this. Tell them to download the app no matter where they may live. One more favor. Could you please stick around? Because Bill O'Reilly is up next, followed by the legend himself, ladies and gentlemen, Edward Till. Shando takes over after that. He's the anchor tenant around here, the Publix of this little radio station shopping center with the Shannon Burke Show. He will be joined by his good buddies EC and Yo Frey. The party starts again tomorrow morning with the big man himself, Bubba the Love Sponge. Lurch, I don't know much, but I do know one little teeny tiny thing.
What's that?
I'll see you right back here again tomorrow morning on the Florida Man Radio Network.